You're sitting high in the stands on a bright sunny day for one ball game, 9 innings, just to see some home runs, singles, doubles, and hope that there isn't that 3 strikes you're out. Baseball, that's right, one of America's most favorite pastimes. It's also the one sport out of all sports that I happen to love the most. I've loved this sport since I was 7 years old and able to understand the game. I don't play this sport, though, to compete. To understand why I'm involved with this sport, you must know how it can affect a person's life. For some people, it's just a sport, just like basketball or football, and it's just something to give them to do on, let's say, a Friday night. To some, it's the one thing a relationship has in common between 2 people. It could be a place where a relationship even starts between 2 strangers just because of kissing cam. It's a sport that gives people memories to walk away with. It could be a game that one got proposed to at, so to save their memory of their proposal, they could use tickets like these from the game that he or she proposed at, and they can make a scrapbook out of it. Or for older people, like my grandpa, it makes his day bright. It makes him smile. It changed his day for real. My grandpa would always take walks around the practice field of the Arizona Diamondbacks team. The team always had balls that they had hit over the fence when practicing. Well, one day when he was walking, one of the team members said, "Go ahead and take a few and keep them." This ball right here is one of those balls that my grandpa was able to receive, and he shared his love for this sport through this ball. Over years spent away from him, I have this ball to remind me of him. It wasn't until my 18th birthday when I got to see my grandfather again. And on this day, he took me to our favorite team, the Diamondbacks at Chase Field. That is the day he got me this shirt. Because of this and how it affects people is how I got highly involved with the game. Though it's not quite baseball, I do play softball for my church, which is much like baseball, but it's very different. The ball is bigger, and you still use almost the same type of bat, but we have less innings. We only play about 6. We have to have about 7 players, if not a little more, but we do have to match the other team with how many players. And for strikeouts, it's easier to strike out in a church softball game than it is a major league. But the main reason why I'm involved is because I know if I ever lose my grandpa, he'd be there right with me for every game, and it's a game that will always give me a way to never forget him. This is why I love baseball. I watch every game of it and play softball for church. It's not just about competition or fun. It's about the memories it gives.